Hello everyone, Town here, and today we're going to be doing a video on the Time Vortex Tardis mod. Now this mod has a different approach to TARDISes than the usual kind. This TARDIS mod, you can create a TARDIS pretty early on, but the features are bare bone and it's not even bigger on the inside at the start. It's much like the junk TARDIS from Series 6. So we'll start off with here. We'll need to get the basics for building a TARDIS. We'll have the throttle module, Time Vortex interface module, and the coordinate designator module. I'll have the crafting recipes for all three of these different items on screen now. Now we'll get all three of these items. With the basic TARDIS, the junk TARDIS, it'll take up a 3x3 area, so let's just get some sort of block to make the ground out of. Place our Time Vortex interface module, place our coordinate designator module, and our throttle. Now these are the basic items we need for a junk TARDIS. So, right, if we look at our coordinates, minus 50, 63, 131. So we're moving a few blocks in the air and one block away, and we just pull the lever here to start dematerializing. As you can see here, we've got the nice particles. As you can see, when we're in the TARDIS, we're actually in the Time Vortex dimension now. As you see, it'll load in as we travel through different sections of the Vortex. Now the journey takes around about 15 seconds. We just see different particles, see the Time Vortex. And if this is the first time flying the TARDIS, then the generation is going to be a bit laggy, and so will the loading of the different Vortex chunks. But once you get used to this, then flying through the Vortex, this shouldn't really be an issue. And here we are, we have landed. As you can see, one block away from where we were and about maybe 30 blocks up in the air. So obviously you want a TARDIS that can do more than this, so let's show off some of the other features. So one of the problems, well, is you can't fly very precisely, and let's be honest, it's a bit of cramped space. So let's get around that. So next we have the Vortex Entry Size Manipulator module. I have the crafting recipe on the screen right now. Just place that down here, right click it, and we put in a size upgrade. I'll have the crafting recipe on screen as well. You place size upgrade in your TARDIS, increases the TARDIS's radius by 1, so instead of being 3x3, it'll now be 4x4x4. So you can make a larger TARDIS. I'll show that when we get down there, because obviously those stone bricks would then be integrated as a part of this TARDIS. So this is where the coordinate keypad module comes. When you right click this, it'll tell us to use /TARDIS set chords, TARDIS set chords, I think it was minus 150, 63, 131. That was our old coordinates. Now, one of the other problems when flying a TARDIS is that sometimes you have a chance to strike where you're landing with lightning. So we want to use an Artron equalizer. Just place that there. Don't have to do anything, it just has to be there. Keeps all the mobs nearby all good. Same with any structures you're flying around. So let's take off. As you can see in the Vortex as well, the radius around us has expanded. Well, coordinates wasn't really my strong point, but you get the gist of it. Let's go to the Nether. And here we are. We're now in the Nether, obviously. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much here. Oh well, time to move on to some of the other features. Now that we're back in the overworld, time to get on to some of the final upgrades. Now, having a TARDIS like this is pretty cool. You could travel anywhere in the Minecraft world, travel to other dimensions, but it's missing that spark. Come on, it's supposed to be bigger on the inside, right? Now this is where the Euclidean upgrade is. If you were to right click the TARDIS interface with this, it becomes bigger on the inside, like this. Just like that, we have our TARDIS. Now obviously, because the floor was a part of the TARDIS, the floor is gone. So here we have it, the police box exterior. It's a bit short. There could be some more work done on the exterior model, but overall it does look pretty detailed. Maybe some better windows as well. Anyway, let's enter the inside. And there we are. As you can see here, our TARDIS area has now been integrated into this part. Here we have the doors to get to the outside. Same with what I said with the exterior model. Some work could be done on the doors here as well. But now we have an actual bigger on the inside TARDIS. So let's make the console. So for our next upgrade, we have the exterior scanner. This only really applies once you've made your TARDIS bigger on the inside. This basically, when you right click it, lets you know information about the outside, if it's safe to exit, what's below you, and your coordinates as well. Next upgrade, we have the auto grounding module. Basically, your TARDIS would just go straight down onto the ground whenever you're flying, so you won't spawn mid-air or anything like that. But yeah, let's show off some of these features. We just start flipping coordinates here, change our Y coordinate just to show the auto grounding. See here, with the particles coming out of the TARDIS, and dematerializing. And we even have flight time indicator now, so you can see the full 15 seconds. Now, the particles can be a bit annoying, so what you can do is use glass to encase them. So it's sort of like a time ruler then. And here we are, we're now rematerializing. When you land, it tells you the coordinates for you landed as well. So we go through the doors here. Now a new location, and as you can see, the grounding worked as well. Overall, this mod is pretty interesting. It takes quite a unique step away from the usual TARDIS mods I've seen before. Overall, I quite like the mod, and I can't wait to see what it holds up into in the future. The concept of this is just amazing, and I really like the idea of how they've done the junk TARDISes. I don't think I've seen that done before in Minecraft. Overall, I'll have the link in the description if you want to check out the mod. I highly recommend it. I hope you've enjoyed this mod review video, and I'll see everyone later.